Hi, everyone. I'm your mistress of manifestations, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus. Cheers. So, how is everybody doing? Can you believe we're already in the second month of this year? So, this reading is a general reading, so not all the messages here are going to resonate with you, but if it does, claim it. But on the other hand, Taurus, if this reading confuses you, I want you to go and find out where your other placements are in your chart. Like what? Like where your moon is, where your Venus is, what is your ascendant? Go to Google, free birth chart calculator, put in all your birth details and allow Google to calculate your chart for you for free. Make a note where these placements are. For example, maybe your moon is in Gemini. Go and check the Gemini reading. Where is your Venus? Libra? Check the Libra reading. Go to YouTube, go and take a look at my playlist and watch all those videos. And I guarantee you, Taurus, I guarantee you, there will be an extra message there for you. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that you can reverse the roles. You can put yourself in the situation that I'm talking about, or you can reverse the roles and the person that you're thinking about can be put in the same situation that I will be describing. I will be doing my best to give you as many messages as I can about love, about money, about health, and everything else in between. So one more time, if this message resonates with you, claim it 100%. Before I start, I just want to send out a message for anyone. If there is anybody here watching this, whenever you do, if you're not feeling well, if there is somebody in your family or your loved ones who are not feeling well, I'm sending you healing, blessings of love, light, healing, strength, recovery, health, wealth, and success. All this is being delivered to you at God's speed. And so be it. So I'm just going to take a few cards from a Situations Tarot just to see what the theme of your reading could be, because these are not, traditional tarot decks. This is a deck with different situations and just messages on it. So you ready? You ready, Taurus? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So I'll tell you what these cards are. Okay. Interview, talk, conversation, get on the same page, and anxiety. So I'll just take these two cards first. Anxiety. You know, you have yourself tied up. This could be, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords energy, where you're so stressed about something. Are you worried about going for an interview? Okay, that you've been called for. This could be a work message that I'm giving you right now, Taurus. If there is some anxiety about that, do not worry, because get on the same page. So if you are going for a work interview or for something related to work, there is a high possibility that you will get on the same page, okay? Third card that came out is a drama queen. Is somebody you're dealing with this? For me, when this drama queen comes out, this is a very Queen of Swords energy, somebody who is creating drama with her words and her action. Seems like there is somebody like this in your life who's been giving you a lot of anxiety, and you're hoping to get on the same page with this individual or have a conversation. Let's see if these messages keep coming back out again. But if you are really dealing with a drama queen, this is somebody who is very vengeful, angry, jealous. Jealous. I don't know. And you can see she has this tiara on her head. So she thinks, she's all this and then some. I feel there is somebody like this in your energy, a very, very strong feminine figure who speaks her mind, who can really be a bee with an itch, mean, nasty, who knows her words are cutting, but doesn't give a damn. And as you can see, she smokes. Maybe she's somebody who's blowing smoke into your face, or somebody who's creating confusion and chaos in your life, which has made you anxious, scared, or in a state of panic. Now, these were the 3 messages that I got here from my Situations Tarot. Look at these cards here. Now I'm going to go ahead and take my tarot deck. I'm going to use the Gilded Reverie today. This is the by Ciro Marchetti. And let's see what additional messages I can get for you, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. Please give me some clear messages, clear guidance, crystal clear guidance. I've already shuffled the cards, but I always reshuffle them when I actually begin to speak one more time. Just adding all your beautiful energy to these cards and requesting my spirit guides, my angels, Archangel Michael, to give me some clear guidance for you. Clear guidance. Some things that they can understand, they can relate to. Crystal clear guidance for my Taurus, please. Okay, and we're ready. Here we go. Okay, Taurus. For my Taurus. Oh my gosh. All right. So many swords. You are dealing with an air sign. You're dealing with an air sign, my darlings. You're dealing with an air sign. I'll tell you what your cards are. Just hold on. Wow. There is a lot of sword energy here. And you know the queen, that little drama queen that came out? Her energy is right here. I'll tell you why. Taurus. Taurus. Okay. Let's see what we have here so far. You have two major arcanas here already. So let me start by first telling you what the major arcanas are so that you could be dealing with these signs as well. You have the Hermit, which is Virgo, and you have the Death card, which is Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio or a Virgo. On the other hand, considering the number of swords you have here, you are definitely dealing with somebody who is an air sign. And I think it's the Queen of Swords energy is here in this reading. Now. You have two aces as well, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. So I'm going to keep these here as well. Let me start. Oh, you have another major arcana. The third major arcana is Temperance. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. All right, I'm going to keep all the major arcanas here. These are your aces. Seven of Swords, Five of Swords. Seven of Swords in any reading, whether it's for love, whether it's for work, it's never a good card. Why is it not a good card? That is because this is about stealth. This is about somebody sneaking behind your back. This is somebody who is going to betray you or who has been betraying you. The image that I always get when I think about the Seven of Swords is somebody who's sitting in a boat with you, pretending to row your boat, but they're drilling a hole. They want you to sink, and they are taking actions slowly, but they're doing it steadfast, screwing you. I'm sorry for this language, but I'm getting the message that there's somebody who has been pretending to be very close to you, who loves you, who could be your beloved, who has actually been sabotaging you and your relationship. Another way to find out who this could be, they love to fight. They love to fight. Everything is a battle. When this number 5 comes out, it is a number of imbalance. 5 is a number of complete imbalance. This individual, their main MO is to fight, to show and assert their authority over you. They do not like to lose. Now, this is very much this energy for me, these two, especially the Five of Swords. I'm going to take some more cards. And let's say the Queen, if the Queen of Swords comes out, this is somebody who's cutting with her words. Everything is a battle, and they love to fight. They love to fight. There are no winners and losers. There is only a winner, and it's them. And as you can see, you perhaps are behind. Okay, you don't even want to fight. You've shown that white flag. They don't care. They're still fighting, and this is somebody who doesn't have your back. I am sensing betrayal. I am sensing somebody who has never had your back. Maybe they have pretended to have your back, but they have never really had your back. And you probably have this person very close to you in a, what can I say, in a, what is that word? You are very close to this individual in relationship. That's what I meant. This could be, I don't know if this is a committed partnership. We'll see. But it seems that this individual is very close to you, okay? Physically, mentally. This is somebody you perhaps confide in, Taurus. I'm getting a strong message, okay, of somebody who has been sabotaging you. Somebody who is pretending to be your friend or your loved one or your lover, okay? And one fault of theirs is that they love to fight or they love to prove their domination via words. They like to talk. They like to show how smart they are. And when I see this card, this Five of Swords, again, this is air energy. I think there is an air sign here in the mix too. I know I can see Scorpio, I can see Virgo, and I can see Sagittarius, but something tells me that there is an air sign here in the mix too. You are dealing with an air sign here. This is somebody who likes to play games. There is no common ground here. It's winners and losers. Bipolar. Intentional fighting. That's what I'm saying. Intentional. It's not that it's just happening that, you guys really have so much to fight. No, this is intentional fighting. It's really somebody who's got bipolar issues or somebody who's got, that you do not know what the script for the day is types. And this is somebody who's been trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And this is a time waster energy for me. Stealth, deception, subterfuge, cheater, sneak. Somebody who's trying to fool you. And I think they're very, what is that word? Not belligerent. What is that? I don't know how to, wait. The message I'm getting is there is somebody here who is a time waster and a cheater. And when you do approach them because you have some doubts, they come at you with this Five of Swords energy. And that's why I thought when I saw this drama queen here, she's blowing smoke on somebody's face and she's doing it arrogantly, like, she's confusing you with the words and she loves to fight. So every time you go towards them with a question about some fuckery or some stealth that you think they're doing, every time you try to get on the same page with them, like, can we talk? They fight. And this is their way of coming back at you. They do not want to admit that they're doing something wrong, though they are. That would make life easier. And maybe, you would probably move away faster. But they don't do that. They come at you with anger and they do it with such arrogance. Arrogance. That's the message I'm getting here. Now, I'll show you other cards. Temperance. There's an imbalance here. I do not know if the imbalance is because somebody just doesn't know how to temper literally their temper. There's somebody who's got anger issues here, viciousness. I'm getting this. Somebody who's vicious and angry. I don't know who you're dealing with, but you're dealing with some individual who's very angry, extremely angry for no reason. I feel that they're angry because, I think they know what they're doing is wrong, because the Seven of Swords is an energy who knows what they're doing is wrong, but their ego is so huge that every time you come at them, their reflex is to be angry with you and push you back. Now, this is balance and moderation. You've tried to be very patient with this individual, extremely patient. Now, when this card comes out, it tells me that Archangel Michael is here. He's trying to bring about balance and moderation. He's trying to mix two elements that literally cannot be mixed. Now, when I talk about imbalance, I also feel that whoever you're dealing with could either have anger issues, Taurus, or could also have a drinking problem. I'm just giving you messages as I receive them. Okay? Okay. It's also a card of divine timing. I think you waited for a long time to confront this person. You've waited for a long time to go and confront this person because you've wondered, has there been some stealth? Has there been some underhand behavior, deviousness going on here? You've been very patient. You've always tried to confront and talk to them. You've only got fights back. They've only responded back to you in anger. And I think you're dealing with somebody who, I don't know, getting intoxication. I don't know why. Intoxication, somebody who likes to drink a little too much and then they get even more angry and then everything literally becomes a battle. And as you can see, this individual behind is literally sitting down. And I think you have been so patient. You've been so patient. And sometimes you felt like this, like just giving up and just sitting down there and saying, why did I just fight? Because this individual only knows how to lash out. You're dealing with somebody who's got either some bipolar issues or definitely they have anger and drinking issues. Now, You've wondered. You've wondered if there has been an external interference. Again, this for me, as you can see, these three women are pouring into a cup. Somebody here does have some kind of a drinking issue. I can't shake this message off, okay? Or you've wondered, has there been some external interference in this relationship? Now, external interferences or a third party situation doesn't always have to be a real live human being. It can also be habits. And I'm going to give you two messages here. You have felt that this individual's habits, whether it's drinking, their anger issues, has been the third party in your relationship, which has caused a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos. Second message I'm getting is this individual probably has a third person in this relationship, or you have had an inkling, or you felt this, that there is some kind of an external interference. This has made you very, very anxious. And you're scared to confront this person. I'm feeling this because this individual's anger and their temper is off the freaking charts. I also feel this individual has some mental issues here. Perhaps they have panic attacks. I don't know. If you notice here, this individual is looking at their phone. I wonder if you went snooping, because when the Hermit comes out here, I'll give you another message for the Three of Cups. This can also be reconciliation. Somebody coming back from your past, okay? So there are three messages here. The first one is that you are dealing with somebody who has put you in a third-party situation. The first third-party situation is their habits, toxic habits of over drinking and their anger issues, okay? The second third-party situation is they put you in a situation where there is another person and you went snooping, because when this card comes out for me, the Hermit, the quintessential message of the Hermit card is to go within. This is somebody who takes that light, shines it within. They also show the light to others. It's such a beautiful card. This is a card of somebody who is of service to others. This is the basic energy of this card. But when this card comes out here with this Three of Cups and with the Seven of Cups, I'm wondering, Seven of Swords, I'm sorry. I'm wondering if something, and I think it was something that you found out on their phone, because this individual, what they found on this phone, as you can see here, puts them in a state of anxiety and panic. Did you go snooping for information? Because you have always felt that something is off here, and you've been very patient with them. Again, the Temperance card is telling you were very patient. You gave them many chances. You always tried to have a dialogue with them. Always. You always tried to talk to them, but it never ended well. It always ended in a fight. You've always thought maybe there was more to a situation that they were letting on. This is a card of sneakiness. This is a card of three people. You went snooping. Virgos are what's that called? The detectives. They like to do this kind of work. They like to see the fine print. When you deal with a Virgo, you'll see that they like to read all that fine print at the end. They just don't sign a document, and they love to go and search. Hence, they have that light to shine it, to show people the way, to go and look for things. This is about solitude. This is about going within, seeking info. This can also be a legal representative. This is somebody who can go and snoop for information. Okay, this is also loneliness and isolation. Have you decided to pull away from the situation? See, I have not got any cards here which tell me that this is a marriage. I am just getting a general feeling that you are dealing with somebody that you could be committed to, as in, you could be, your status could be we are committed, but there is no signing of documents here. This individual has been giving you a feeling of that there is more going on than what they're letting you know. And again, the Ace of Wands is here. Maybe there's somebody who runs with their passion, somebody who's very hot and passionate. And when the Temperance card comes out, you're dealing with a Sagittarius, and they are very hot, fiery, and passionate. And you've wondered if all this passion is only for you. And you've had some kind of an inkling about their sneaky behavior. Now, if the Seven of Swords and this Ace of Wands, this is, when you see this card, I'm not being vulgar, but it reminds me of somebody holding that passion in their hands and running with it. And this is somebody who vibrates from the lower vibration of their lower chakras. You know what I'm talking about, below their belt. And they are so hot, fiery, and passionate. And I guess one is never enough then, right? They need more and more. And have you always wondered if you were the only one? And I feel you've gone snooping because you've had some kind of an inkling that there is perhaps a third person here. There is perhaps a third person. You've gone snooping and you've gone looking for information and you found it because the Ace of Swords is clarity. And like I've always felt, this individual is trying to blow smoke into your face. They know what they're doing. They're cheating behind your back. They could be sneaking behind your back. They could be talking to a million people behind your back. They could be on different social media platforms dealing with people. And they give you this BS. You've taken the sword of clarity and cut through that fog. You have removed all that fog that they have given you in terms of words and, oh, you know what? How can you say I'm doing this? I'm not. I feel this. And it's done with arrogance is what I feel, because this person is very fiery and hot. Okay? They have a lot of fire. And perhaps they are so hot and passionate with you that every time you come to them with some doubt of yours as to what is going on, they either come at you with anger or with a lot of passion. And then everything just melts and you say, like, you know what, it's okay. It's fine. But that doubt has not gone from your mind. And this relationship, as you can see, Archangel Michael is trying to bring something into balance here. This relationship is only sex-based. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say that because this card is about sex. It's about, like I told you, vibrating from the lower vibration of your lower chakras, which is below your belt, which is just sex-based, lustful. It's very lustful energy. Somebody who just, it's a very, whoever you're dealing with. And as you know, the death card is here. This is the card of Scorpio. This is a very lustful, sexually deep energy. This is a very sexually based relationship that you're dealing with. And I think, and there is not one cup energy here. The only cup energy is the Three of Cups, which for me talks about a third person or a reconciliation. I feel this is telling me that there is a third party. You've had a doubt. You felt that they've been sneaking behind your back. You've gone and snooped. You've been the hermit. You've been the detective. You've gone and looked. Maybe on their social media, maybe on their chats. Maybe you pretended to be somebody. Maybe I don't think you've hired somebody as a legal, as a detective. No, you've been Nancy Drew yourself, low budget Nancy Drew, and you've gone snooping in a very organic way. You've been very patient with this person. I feel this. And I'm also getting a sense that you were more committed in this relationship than they were. They were more here for this, the sex and the passion. But as you can see, Archangel Michael has been trying to tell you that this relationship is not balanced. It's only about lust and sex. And you, my darlings, are looking for more. You, I think, Taurus, are also looking for the emotional side, and it doesn't exist here. It does not exist. Archangel Michael has been trying to tell you with subtle signs, and I think your intuition is on point, Taurus. You've been getting signs. You've been seeing things. And this is just your guides trying to tell you, look, this is just a sex lust-based relationship. What you're looking for doesn't exist here. And I think every time you've tried to approach this person about love and feelings, I don't think they even understand it. I don't think so. This is their energy. This and this. They fight with you and then the sex is good and then they're like, wait, what? So what? I mean, they're all about the sex and the passion. This is a very lusty energy that I'm getting here. Now, I want to show you this card and this card. You could be dealing with a Leo because the Six of Wands is here. Now, the Six of Wands is a card of victory. This is a card of somebody, who rides in victorious. It's also a card of Leo because, the lower vibration or the shadow side of Leo is somebody who likes to show off. So you have fire energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Leo. If this is their energy, they are somebody who loves to show off. They are somebody who wants to win. And again, when this Five of Swords comes with this energy, they cannot lose. They like to be on stage. You know, I'm getting an energy of an individual, and I'm just going to give you some messages, who either is somebody who likes to pose a lot and post some pictures on their Instagram and stuff, because you know this card, the Six of Wands, is a card of somebody who likes to be on stage. So I don't know if they're somebody famous, but if they're not, then there's somebody who likes to post their pictures of either being, their body, or there could be somebody who's very, very well put together. I know that. I can feel that energy. And they post pictures, and they like to show themselves in ways, to people on social media and post these pictures. I'm getting that image of, somebody posing pictures like they love to be on stage. Look at her. She has a tiara. And they like to show off. You're dealing with somebody who loves to show off, and they do not like to lose. And they're somebody who's very, very well put together. They're somebody who likes to be on stage. They like to, I think they have a fetish, or not a fetish, but this obsession to post their own pictures, to be on social media, their gym pictures or shirtless. I'm getting something like that. And they've been doing this for a long time and talking to a lot of people on social media, because this is a card of a little bit of a show off. Because this could be a Leo that you're dealing with, a Leo and Sag. I'm getting Scorpio, I'm getting Virgo, and I'm also getting that you could be dealing with somebody who's a little bit of a narcissist. This card, I'm the best. Look at me. Everybody's applauding me. This could be somebody who has quite a few followers. As you can see, they're being applauded by their peers. This could be somebody who is, well known. They probably have some kind of a fan following on social media, and they love to post their pictures, and they comment, and they like all the attention seeker. Yup. ADD. They have attention deficit disorder. They love attention. They love, and from the opposite sex, they want that attention. It drives them fucking nuts. I don't know what it does. It, tickles their pickle, floats their boat, whatever you want to say. Oh yeah, this is that kind of a person that you're dealing with. Okay. Now, you've wanted some kind of stability with them. I know that, because your energy, I'm going to take some more cards. There is no single cup card here. Nothing. It's all about fire and passion. It's just about fire and lust. I am not getting any heart-based energy here, Taurus. And I think that is exactly what is breaking your heart. There is no emotional satisfaction here. This person just wants to give you hot sex, and they're happy with it. And they're like, what's your problem? It's fine. I'll just pull this card out because it was peeping at me. Social media. This was your wish fulfillment. I'll tell you that too. This could be somebody who's at a distance from you. This is also a card of social media. This is the Star, dealing with an Aquarius. This person is doing stuff on social media. You are dealing with somebody who has some kind of a fan following, who is kind of famous, and they use that as a platform to talk to a lot of people. A lot. They could be talking, you'll be surprised. Maybe you were surprised. When I see this card here, anxiety, panic, and scared. When you saw their phone as to how many people they were talking to and the kind of conversations that were just based from this one hot rod of passion, you knew that they were fooling you. They were fooling you. And this is also a card of distance. So are you having an online relationship with someone? Because this is a card of being at a distance from someone. Okay, so far I have Aquarius, I have Scorpio, I have Leo, I have Sagittarius, I have Virgo. Please, Taurus. This card just wants to fall off. My God, you have so many major arcanas, the World and the Death card. You're bringing this cycle to a close. I think you've had enough. I'm getting another message here. Because of this card, the Star card, you could be dealing with somebody who is at a distance or from a different part of the world, I'm getting, and also somebody who's different ethnically to you. Look at the major arcanas here. Now, the World card is a successful completion. You're bringing this to a close. This was your wish fulfillment. Yes, you wanted something more from this person. You did not get it. You're bringing this to a close, a successful ending of a big cycle. A big cycle. I think this was not something that you just dealt with for a month or two and bounced. No, you gave this relationship your time. You did put in some time into this relationship. You just didn't, give it a month or 2 months and say bye-bye. No, because the Temperance card here tells me that you did put in the effort. You did put in time in this. You were hoping that this relationship would change or this person would change. Did you think that you could change someone? I'm getting this message too, because the Death card is a card of not a literal death, of a death of something and a transformation, a change. Did you think that you were somebody who could, bring a, what is that, a player's, you could bring an end to somebody's player ways? And you tried, you were very, very patient with them, very patient. But I think you failed. And what you found out by going within and by snooping is that they were disrespecting you. Maybe they were telling you one thing, because when the Seven of Swords comes out, this is somebody who's lying in your face, who's looking into your eyes and lying. I do not like this energy. This is somebody who knows what they're doing. They know what they're doing is terribly wrong, but they continue to do it because they don't care. As long as they have their way, and you learned your lesson, that when the universe shows you some signs, or when you have those inner prompts telling you, look, something is not on the up and up here, trust it. Trust it. And Archangel Michael, this is divine timing, he is stepping in to bring balance, not just in this situation, but also for yourself. Because I think you've been in a state of imbalance where you've tried your best to figure this relationship out, to work at this relationship, but all you've had to deal with is anger, fights, and somebody here has either anger issues or they're drinking too much. Now, you're bringing the cycle to a close. This is a successful completion of a cycle. And the Death card here tells me that you are ending something. You are ending something and you are transforming it. I feel you're not just transforming this relationship as in you're ending this relationship. You're putting an end to the cycle. I feel you are somebody who has been with people who have disrespected you in the past, and you have allowed those transgressions to slide. Hear me out. I could be wrong, but I feel this. I feel this. Now, when this card comes here, you have decided to leave this karmic cycle behind. You're taking a pause because this is the last of the major arcanas, and then the fool's journey, the leap of faith into the unknown starts. This is very, very powerful. You are bringing a cycle to a close, and this was very karmic for you. This was a lesson. Look, karmic is not bad, okay? Karmic can go one of two ways. Either it's a lesson or it's a blessing. That's it. And when it's a lesson, the faster you bring it to a close, the faster you learn that lesson and move on, the quicker newer people come into your life. So when this Death card is here, you're releasing this. I think you're also releasing your fear of ending toxic relationships and cycles. I think you have this energy, you've been in this energy where even though there is no emotions or there is no heart-based, what can I say? When you've dealt with people in the past where there has been no heart-based energy, you have still continued to stay there because the sex was good. You have, what can I say? You have dealt with people where you've thought that if the sex and the passion is good, they love me. No, that's not love. They love your body, yes, but I don't know about the heart. Because once you love somebody from your heart, it's enough. And then one person should be enough to share everything, whether it's your body in terms of having hot, passionate sex, or your thoughts or your emotions. You've always compromised. I feel this, but this time, you have decided to end this belief that the sex is great, everything is good. Even though there are no emotions, it's okay. And you have always equated, I'm getting another message for you, Taurus, and I'm just going to deliver it. You've always equated loyalty that they want me so much. That means they are loyal to me. You have equated relationships based on sex. Okay. Where if the sex and the passion is hot and they're hot, the relationship is good. It's not like that. That's why there's been an imbalance in your life. For relationships to come into balance, you need the fire and the water. That's what Archangel Michael is mixing here. You need the emotions and you need that passion. That's when you can create something that has a potential to grow. And in this particular situation, and I think in many relationships in your past, the sex has always been good. The passion has been on point. There's been no heart energy or no emotions, and you still continue. And then I guess you've got hurt many times because the Five of Cups is here. I think when I see this Five of Cups here, you've also mourned the loss of this relationship for a long time. Again, this is a number of imbalance. 5. You've mourned the loss of this relationship because you've brought this to an end. You've gone within, you've been a detective, you've gone snooping, and you found something that they have been hiding from you. But you fought, you've resisted the call to bring this situation to an end because you've been in this state. Now, if you look at these two cards, something that you found out, look how similar they are. They're both just looking down. They do not want to look up. Something that you found out, and I think it's via social media because there is a phone in this person's hand. This is a card of social media. You found something out that this person was really a player. And I think you had an inkling that you were dealing with somebody like that, but you just thought maybe you were the one who could bring about a change. But when you found out this information, you were in this energy for a long time. A long time. You just couldn't look up and face the day or face yourself. You couldn't face yourself or your fears because you thought once again something was coming to an end, but you forgot that there's still two positive things, and that is that you have learned your lesson here, that when a relationship is just good in the bedroom, that is not a complete relationship. That means there is an imbalance. That's what Archangel Michael, your angels, were trying to tell you. That is not the perfect relationship. There is just, you're just vibrating from, your lower chakras where the sex is hot and you're passionate. And I'm getting this message so strongly. You have equated loyalty with sex. I don't know who this is for. You have felt that if the sex is good, that means you're loyal to me. Oh, they're having sex with me every week. That means we're together. I'm getting this message. So I'm just going to deliver it to you. But Archangel Michael has been trying to tell you, look, you have to have these two elements, water and fire. You have a lot of fire here. And I think you've had that in your past relationships too. But there's not been any heart. The only cup emotion that you felt has been the loss of relationship because you thought those relationships had a lot of potential, but they did not. And I'm sorry to say that this relationship too, okay, was just sex-based, Taurus, just sex-based, okay? And you've mourned the loss of this. And the second cup's energy that you have here is the Three of Cups, which is interference, extra people, bad habits. Even that can be an interference in a relationship. And you've really mourned. But I think those two cups standing behind, you've learned your lesson that it's time to bring this to a close and to understand that I do not have to equate a relationship with good sex. I'm getting this message for you. There's more to a relationship than just being passionate in bed. Now, I want you to know what's coming towards you. Six of Cups energy. I do not know who this individual is, but I feel there's somebody here who could be coming back from your past. Somebody coming back from your past, Taurus. This could be somebody from your old place where you lived. I feel you're dealing with somebody who's a foreigner here. I'm feeling this. Why? Because I'm getting a sense of, Sagittarius, these are cards, somebody who's ethnically different to you. You are calling back somebody who is a soulmate from your past, with whom you have childhood memories. This could be somebody from the same part of the world that you are from. This could be somebody who is ethnically similar to you. This could be somebody with whom you have sweet memories. And I think they're coming back towards you, yeah. I feel this, yeah, Taurus. I feel this. Now, I'm going to take some kippers on this. And before I switch decks, I want to tell you once again You have Sagittarius and Leo as fire. You have Aquarius. You have the Hermit, which is Virgo. You have Scorpio. Okay? Yeah, this is what I feel. So let me throw some kippers on this to see if I can give you any additional messages. I think this has been a lesson for you. And the World card is taking a pause. You do know that. You're not jumping into anything in a hurry right now. You have just learned a lesson that not every relationship has to just be sex-based. Kipper, hey Kipper, can you give me some cards? Some extra messages for my Taurus, please, Kipper. Okay, let's see what you have. Okay. Right. So I'll show you your cards. Now, you're the main female. I understand that. Okay. I'm talking to a feminine here. I know I'm talking to divine feminine who's dealing with a divine masculine here. They are technically the main person in this relationship. This relationship has been, this is hardship. This is, toil and labor, because this relationship has not been easy peasy. It's been full of fights and conflicts, and it's been full of sneakiness and trickery, mind fuckery too. I'm getting this to mind games. Somebody who's been playing hella mind games with you, telling you, I love you and you're my main person. You felt that technically you were the main person, but it was all about the sex and the lust here, nothing else. Just about that. Now, this relationship has been extremely hard for you. It's been like toil and labor. I mean, if a relationship feels like toil and labor, it's not a love relationship. It is something where you have to learn a lesson. Either there is a reward, okay, at the end of toil and labor, you get a reward, right? Or it just goes to waste. And this has been something which has gone to waste. You put in a lot of effort, and I feel this. And then with the Temperance card that came out here earlier, that is Archangel Michael telling you to, have patience and be patient. You've been patient. This has been a labor of love for you. And I'm getting this message again. You thought this love was a project where you could change this player. I feel this. This was a player. You knew that. I'm getting this message too. And you thought you could change them. Do you remember the same card? The first card that I picked out? You thought you could bring this person on the same page as you. Where you could convince them that everything is not about sex. A relationship can be for keeps, but this person is a player. This person is only vibrating with this in their hands. They're only thinking about this. And there's somebody who is on social media. I feel this. Now, the reason I'm going to say that is you have great honor. Now, I'm going to read this card in two ways. One is that you could be dealing with somebody who has a good position in society. There could be somebody who's a bit famous. I'm getting this because, this card here of being famous, the peers know them. They're being applauded by their peers. This card is a wee bit, a card of show off. And then when you have the star here, perhaps they are a star in their own right and they have great honor, as in there's somebody who's very, very well known. I'm getting this message. You could be dealing with somebody who is well known, somebody who could have a good social media presence, or somebody who has a lot of enablers. Let me put that out. People who tell them, oh, you're so good, you're so nice. They like this attention seeker, attention seeking, attention seeking person. Yeah, this person likes that. And they have some good, honorable position in society. Now, this is expectations. You had a lot of expectations here. And I feel the first expectation was that you could change a player. The first message I'm getting, and I'm going to deliver it to you. You thought you could change this player. You could change their player ways, Taurus, and you took this up as a challenge. Second message I'm getting is whatever you found out that the sneakiness was, could be that they have somebody else pregnant. Because this individual is expecting. The two messages I'm getting from this card are, the first one is you were expecting to change a player. Second one is they've been sneaky behind your back and there is somebody else who's pregnant here. Now, you are moving away. Change. This card for me, change, is very scorpionic. As you can see, somebody has packed up their bags, they're moving away. They're taking a journey. You are bringing this whole cycle to a close with this beautiful world card here. And you've gone snooping, I feel this, or you've gone and checked their social media, because you know that this person is, very active on social media. They could be they could be a mini star on social media. You're bringing the cycle to a close. You said you've learned your lesson and you're moving, literally. You're transforming yourself, you're transforming your situation, you're transforming your beliefs, Taurus, where you've always believed that as long as they have sex with me and the passion is hot, they're loyal to me. This, I cannot shake this message. And the second message I'm getting is that you've been scared to leave relationships because you felt that, then if you would leave them, there would be nothing else for you. Where's that card? And even though there were no emotions, you continue to stay there. But no more. You're leaving. You found out about this interference. Enough. You're moving. And this could be literally, you are leaving a situation, you're transforming yourself, you're bringing a cycle to a close, and you are moving ahead confidently. As you can see, this person is ready to move. They have their bags packed, their car is waiting, and they're changing. I think you could be changing. I'll give you two messages. You could be changing your mindset. You could be changing the way you're going to do relationships in the future, and you're changing your location. You could be moving away. Guess what is coming for you? I told you there is a soulmate here. There is a soulmate here in your vibration. And I think they've been waiting to enter your life. You perhaps, you knew them. Maybe you guys did not speak much about your feelings at that point in time. Maybe there was just an attraction there. Maybe there was just an attraction between the two of you. But you never really spoke about your true feeling, but you're going to do that because you have a gift. For me, this gift, okay, I'm going to read this card two ways. This gift that you're receiving, okay, literally could be, gift of money. Yes, because you have exceptional gains here, which is, literally 777. I mean, the jackpot or jackpots. Yes, but I think what you're getting the gift here is a gift of understanding where you've been doing, what you've been doing wrong in your relationships and how you've been dealing with people. You've been peeping. What? You've been putting people on a pedestal. Sorry. Like this. You've been putting them on a pedestal and, applauding them. You've been enabling them. I feel this, guys. You have enabled this person. Taurus, I'm going to have to give you this message. I'm sorry. But you have been making people feel like they're stars. And no matter what they do, all that crap you've taken. Because you felt, that I can change this individual. And you've enabled people. I feel this. And you're getting a gift of understanding where you are doing your relationships wrong. And the world card is always a card of taking a pause. Okay. Taking a pause and starting a new cycle. And that's a cycle, the journey of the fool, where you feel that you're going to take a leap of faith because you've understood where you're doing your relationships wrong. And do you remember you are dealing with somebody who is in this energy, this drama queen? There's somebody who loves to be on stage. Look at this face. She's got her war paint on, her makeup and her tiara and her hair done, and she's blowing smoke. She loves to be on stage. You are dealing with somebody who's got some kind of a social media presence or fame. I can't shake that off. But there is a gift coming towards you, which is of a soulmate. Okay. And this is going to be an exceptional game. This is going to be something like a jackpot. And I think it's going to make you think, I have this person all along. Okay. I'm getting another message here. This soulmate, whoever is coming back, Taurus, could be somebody that you had friend zoned. I don't know why I'm getting this. Perhaps because you weren't attracted to them sexually, because I think you've been doing your relationships based on sex. I'm getting this message very strongly. I'm going to just deliver it to you, Taurus. And just because you were not sexually compatible with that individual from your past, whoever they were, but they're very, very sweet memories with them. Okay. Somehow you're going to reconnect back with them and you're going to realize that everything is not just about sex. There's way more. And that's what you're learning. That's your gift of knowledge that you're getting. That's the lesson learned from this karmic cycle that you're breaking. I'll give you another message too. You bringing an end to this situation by bringing the cycle to a close, by ending it, is going to give you a huge gift. And this gift is going to be a soulmate. It's going to be a soulmate. Okay. And the other message that I'm also getting is if, because of being in these relationships, which were just sex based, which was just about passion, if your money has been blocked for some reason, you are going to break those floodgates and money is going to pour on you from the skies. Because sometimes when we continue to be in toxic cycles in relationships that are not balanced, because when I see Archangel Michael, you're trying to tell you that, you're not doing your relationships in a balanced way. Archangel Michael, please right here. You're not. He's mixing fire and water. You were just playing with fire. Wow. You were just going for the sex and the passion, and you thought that was a big sign of loyalty. It's not. And I think Archangel Michael is stepping in this time, and it's all happening in divine timing. Don't be surprised that this individual from your past, this beautiful soulmate with whom you thought that sex sucked or something, I'm feeling that the passion wasn't there. There was a lot of love, sweet memories where you've laughed, like I always say, you can have sex for 1 hour, 2 hours, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10 hours a day. Then what do? You have nothing to talk about, nothing to laugh about. This person was all that, but you had let them go because you thought, you know what, they want hot enough. But now they're coming back and you've learned your lesson. And I think this is your gift that is coming towards you. And you're going to have exceptional gains here because your money, the blockages of your money are going to be removed. I'll give you another message here. Maybe what you found out with your gentle snooping on social media is also that this person has been sneaky behind your back and has got somebody else pregnant. So let me know if this resonates. Please comment below and let me know what you're going through, Taurus. And whatever it is, I think you learned your lesson, as in everything is not sex-based. You're learning and you're moving on, and is bringing in exceptional gains for you, is bringing in a gift of a soulmate. The Six of Cups is a soulmate card. Give me 2 cards. I'll take 2 oracle cards from Nature's Whispers for you today. Let's see what we have here. Trust your own understanding and clear endeavor. I feel that your angels have been trying to poke you. Hey, look, this, and you've not trusted it. I don't know if everything was supposed to be happening in divine timing, but I think Archangel Michael this time showed you something which was so, in your face. You were like, no, I can't keep doing this cycle anymore. And you trusted your own understanding of what you have been doing in your life. You have been vibrating with people who only believe sex is the base of any relationship. It is a big part of it, yes, but it is not the only thing. There's way more. And you've understood that this is what you've been doing wrong in relationships. And this is, I think, a big gift for you, Taurus, because the next person you're going towards is your soulmate, I promise you. The next one is clear endeavor. Now you're clear. I love this. You're taking a pause and you're going to go on your next journey, bringing about a huge change in the way you do relationships. You're not going to take any more projects up of changing players. You've had enough of that. Enough. Now you're going to go for somebody who's playing for keeps, not somebody who's playing you. I'm also going to take 2 cards, Taurus, from crystals, my angel and crystal deck. Let's see what other message I can give you, okay? So my Taurus, please. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. Taurus, I am feeling an energy of peace and calm after this reading. As in, I think you've made a decision, you're not going to do relationships like this anymore. And you're going to give people who you may not be very, very attracted to physically, but if there is a bond from the heart, you're going to go for it. Citron. Unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. Trust me, Archangel Michael is here in your reading, loud and strong, and he's telling you that he is working behind the scenes. He's mixing elements that can't be mixed, and he is creating a beautiful feature. What are you doing? Beautiful future for you. He's changing whatever has been led in your life to gold. And I think this relationship or your general relationships, your cycle that you've been doing have always put you in a state of anxiety, panic, and fear. Because every relationship that you've had has been with a player. I feel this, that has been lust-based and sex-based. So you've always had to, check their phone, and you've always been anxious, like, oh my God, what am I going to find? I'm getting this message. Release that worry. You're releasing this cycle. You're releasing this thought process. You're releasing this habit of yours. You are bringing it to a close. The death card is so powerful here, the Scorpio card. And the 8th house, that is Scorpio, deals with this deep sexual things. So this has been a pattern in which you've been doing your relationships. If the sex is good, you're changing that. You're killing that thought. You're killing that pattern. And you're giving birth to something new and beautiful, the real you, the authentic you. Because a relationship has to be in balance. It can't just be sex and nothing else. You're bringing it back into balance. You are coming into balance. Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. I feel this relationship being removed is going to open the blockages that you face for money and work. Take charge of your schedule during your busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. I'll tell you what I feel this is. For a long time, because you've been so hurt here, you have tried to keep yourself busy by just looking at, this could all be somebody just looking down and working, putting like this, put your head down and get to work. And this relationship has been toil and labor. Come on now. This toil and labor. Maybe you have spent a lot of time. Whoops, this card wouldn't get. Come on now, Kipper. Help me, Kipper. What are you doing? Okay. You have probably immersed yourself in work, refused to even look up. Because this relationship, it breaking and you finding out the secret has hurt you so much. Okay, I'm getting this message too. But removing this individual and ending this cycle is going to bring in abundance. And I know that. I absolutely know that. Tiger's Eye. Self-confidence through God confidence. Believe in yourself by believing that God is working through you. Archangel Michael, I swear, is working for you. He's bringing you a gift of understanding. He's bringing you a gift of balance. He's tempering your thoughts. He's changing the way you do relationships in the future so that you attract your soulmate. And Archangel Michael rules. That's his jurisdiction. He's going to send your perfect vibrational match. You learned your lesson here. I know that. And you're bringing the cycle to a close. Where's the other card? There's one more card here. There we go. The divine life purpose. Aquamarine. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. You have trusted your inner guidance. You have understood what your angels have been trying to tell you, and guess what is coming for you? Abundance in every shape and form, Taurus. You learned your lesson. You're bringing cycles to a close, and you are successfully moving ahead. You are inviting a soulmate back into your life, and you are understanding what you've been doing wrong in all your relationships and why none of them have failed. But each one has always put you in this energy because sadly, you've been dealing with drama queens, with people who have ego, with people who like to be on stage, with people who are show-offs, with people who like attention, and you've always thought that you would bring them on the same page. Your angels, your guides have worked with you. Albeit it has been very painful to bring this chapter to a close, you've understood that people are not your projects. It's not your job to fix people. Like I said, you're going to go for somebody who is playing for keeps and who is not a player. And you are bringing this belief in your heart that when the sex is good, everything is good. You're changing that. And you're bringing this huge cycle. I think you've been doing this for a long time. You've been going around this cycle with people. where you believe that if the sex is good, the passion is good, they're good. You're changing all this. You're bringing about a transformation in yourself. And this is releasing all the bondages, all the blockages, and your abundance is coming in to you at God's speed. So, my darling Taurus, I hope you've liked your reading. Comment below. Let me know what you're going through. Like, subscribe, share this video, and I cannot wait to come back again and do another reading for you. But until then, I'm going to have to say goodbye. I love you and namaste. Bye.